Welcome to my
You can see in the mirror, idiot.
So, my face is really red. Yeah. Damn, I'm really bad at this, huh? Babe, I think this video is gonna be really bad. Did I do a good job?
Yeah, this is a really bad video, babe.
Welcome. So basically I know that when I was going to be a college freshman, I looked up all of the schools I got into on YouTube to see what their dorms looked like. So I figured here I would make this video so that you could see what a Boston College dorm looks like. Now, I'm a sophomore, but I'm still living in traditional housing, which a good percentage of sophomores still do. So I figured I would show you what the Boston College traditional housing looks like, since this is exactly like a freshman dorm. So normally the beds are like set up so that it's two on either side, but when my roommate moved out, I moved them. So we have my bed by the window, and then we have the couch. But let's zoom in on my little bed area because I think it's pretty cute. Up here are shelves on the wall, which apparently are pretty rare according to my brother. They're useful for extra storage and stuff like that, and you get two of those with your room. So there's one on this side and one on that side. Whoa! Wow!
Do you want me to tilt this up a little bit so that you can see it?
We have my dressers where I have a little lovely art installment of art done by my friends, and then I stacked these dressers on top of each other so that I'd have more floor space. Floor space. And then we move over here to my desk.
I think that we should have multiple shots of you laying on the floor in different positions.
This is my desk. I think it's gonna be funny.
There are going to be people who got into Boston College who are going to rely on this dorm room tour, and it's going to be you on the floor.
Yes, it is. Okay, cool. We're just going to keep going. So at BC, you're allowed to bring a microwave and a fridge, or you can order/rent a micro fridge from some company that they have a deal with. But you can't have stuff like toasters because that's a fire hazard. So basically, here's my fridge. And here's my microwave. And then now I have an extra desk, so I use the drawers for snacks.
Because this is stressful. This is why you're not a film major.
Hi, I'm sitting on my desk right now, but I wanted to show you some of my art. I'm a big fan of like decorating your dorm room so that it makes it feel very homey. So this is a poster that I made freshman year from some paper from the art club. And then this is a puzzle that I made over winter break, and I hung it on the wall because it's nice. Okay. Like,
Yeah, let's not do that.
So on the wall space here, this is like where my bed initially was. And if you watch my like decorating my college dorm room during coronavirus or something like that, you'll see me like doing these decorations. But these are more decorations because I like decorations. As we've said, okay, most of it is also art that I've done. Yay! If you move down, we have the couch, which is technically not allowed.
Put a disclaimer in to BC Res Life if they see this that you just decorated it for this video. And we definitely don't have it like this always.
No, disclaimer, this is hypothetical. This is a hypothetical couch.
Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically speaking, this is a couch.
Focusing on your beauty.
Cool. I'm gonna get my notes actually. As a freshman at BC, you're gonna be put in traditional housing. Usually they're doubles, but there are some triples, some quads. I almost said quadruples. Interesting. It's all traditional housing, communal restrooms, that kind of stuff.
You can see the communal bathrooms in all of your hair dyeing videos.
Yeah, if you're curious what the communal bathrooms look like. So then as a freshman, you're either placed on Upper Campus or Newton Campus. Upper Campus is like attached to the main campus. It's about a 5-minute walk away from classes, whereas Newton Campus you actually have to take a bus because they ran out of housing space because lots of people go here. The bus is like a 10-minute ride away from campus. It's kind of inconvenient, but a lot of people say they like the community of Newton, so there's not really a downside to living on Newton. I mean, there is. I'm biased, I lived on Upper. But they also have the best dining hall on campus, so if you get put on Newton, like, don't be too discouraged. It's pretty nice, I've heard. 60% of the freshman class gets to live on Upper, and then like 40% gets to live on Newton or something like that. So yeah! So then through BC, you're guaranteed 3 or 4 years of housing, which is great. As a sophomore, You either end up like me, living in traditional housing again, or you can live in a suite of 8 or 4 people. In a suite, you live in a common room, and it comes with a kitchenette, so there's no oven, but like there's like a counter and a sink in your own bathroom. Rip. Then as a junior, if you're guaranteed 3 years of housing, usually you live off campus as a junior because the like campus culture is that you all kind of come back together as a senior and you all live together. So you either live off campus, or some people live in 6-man suites with a kitchenette, and then a lot of people live in apartment style housing. So you have a kitchen and a common room and a bathroom, and it's like nice, and that's what I'm doing next year. So can you shut up? Can you shut up? I know I'm awkward, okay? And finally, as a senior, most people live on campus. I actually don't know any seniors that live off campus, come to think of it, but there's like this weird cult following around a group of temporary housing buildings that were made in the 1960s called the mods. And 15% of the senior class lives in the mods, and it's like a party scene. And they look like little red barns, and they're really shitty quality. Yeah, so like really gross stuff, but like most desirable housing on campus. And then if you don't live in the mods, you live in like 6 or 4-man apartments.
Hey, you're rambling.
I know! Anyway, so that's just a general overview of BC's housing. It's like pretty good. The housing process is pretty stressful, but the buildings are generally nice unless you're in like Walsh. Okay?
Throw shade, babe.
Or Ruby. Ruby.
Ruby is just senior Walsh.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. I know when I was looking for places to go, or when I was like looking at my future colleges, I really wanted to know what the dorms looked like, so hopefully this gave you a little bit of insight into that. Great! Thanks for watching. I'm sorry I haven't made YouTube videos. I will. I'm doing it now. Okay, bye-bye. Sometimes I do that. I'm like, hi, editing Juliana, I have a note for you.
Please put in this.
I literally do. I'm like, editing Juliana, I forgot to say this earlier, but put it back earlier. I do that all the time.
And then when you get lazy, you're like, you put in the little note on there, LOL, didn't do that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But
I watch your like YouTube videos or whatever.
Oh, fan.
Prerequisite to dating you.
Guys, my girlfriend's a fan of my YouTube videos. Wow. Do you know Molly said she unfollowed a little book world because I'm inactive?
I was there. I was sitting on the other end of the very
rude.
Of the very unmade couch.
Molly, that's rude. The girl's just busy.
Molly's not even gonna see this.
Yeah, she watches my YouTube videos.
You're gonna keep this conversation in the YouTube video?
Maybe. This is the kind of content they came for.
Hi, Ashley.
Oh, you put away the baguette.